It was early January 2016, and Gordon Ramsay was considerably confused and concerned about what would happen to the Cartwrights Newsagents restaurant.
Unbelievable. She literally has not got a single clue.
Hazel was about to lose her business, and the Cartwrights Newsagents was losing £200 a day.
I had £300 Christmas money and it's all gone.
Look at where our money's gone. I'm absolutely furious right now.
Doesn't matter, listen to me. Rocket, bloody hell, man. You need to be listening.
I know what's it need to. So, Ken what? Let them get on with it out my road.
Shrek's been telling her for 5.5 weeks, and she still thinks she knows better than anyone. I've lost £30,000 worth of it, and it's all gone down the drain. Messed up, chewed on lids, crappy equipment, all our money has fallen down the drain, and there's no more. We've all run out of money, and Big Chris has been brought in to get her to listen to sense.
This is not funny. This is no laughing matter. This is no messaging and covering it up. This is serious. You have to start listening.
Whatever, I can massage myself whenever I like, and when I listen myself. So, of course I can listen.
Well, after you're hearing that, you're certainly not listening to us, and you have to be listening to us more than to yourself, so...
Oh, whatever, shut your gege. It's got nothing to do with you, so I can do whatever I want.
You want to see me when I'm angry? Shut your gege and pay attention so you can do these things when you're never done them before. You're otherwise jumping the gun. Going before the gun goes bang, saying you can do it, but you never done it before. That's why you don't know how to do it and making messes of everything, and it doesn't follow anticipation, and it's defooted from it and everyone's disappointment, but you still don't to see bloody bother when you are going to get real.
I'm getting real.
You're not, because you're not listening and talking rubbish like an out of control radio that talks natural language voice commands. Listen to what Gordon and Sir Mario are saying. Stop talking crap and get real, because we have had enough of all this nonsense.
Honestly, this isn't funny. You are literally embarrassing me as Doc's friend. You need to get off your butt and do something about this mess. All that's filled my ears from your mouth since that Sunday is talk junk, 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 junk. Like a bloody control freak. Later, as Hazel was in the bathroom for an inspection of it, the floor was a slippery mess.
Whatever, who cares about that?
No, you are going to clean up this floor before somebody slips on it.
And why would I care about that?
See? 35% of injuries are caused on slippery floors. Are you alright, Sully? My foot! My bloody foot hurt! My bloody foot! Oh, that's going to hurt! Oh, I felt that.
What happened here?
My foot! My head! Seems like a job for the doctors. Yeah. Flick, can I have a word with you, please? Everybody else, do what you are doing. Let's sit down.
Sir Mario needed to have a word with Flick about his and Hazel's fight before Christmas.
This is about the fight.
Okay then.
So on the fight. What happened between you and her in here? Is what I have to say about it. You can't just end up getting into fights like that. It'll make us all look like murderers, but of which we aren't.
I'm sorry. I just can't believe she's still trying to say she knows better than we do.
Doesn't matter, listen to me, Rocket. What the hell, man? You need to be listening.
Listen. So, come on, let them go on with my road. Listen. So, come on, let them go on with my road.
It's been a complete struggle to stick to the principles of emotion.
I understand, but you need to know that you can't just be shoehorned into a predicament and take the front of the war board just to give those who are most angry and unimpressed over this a short break.
I promise you, there won't be any more of me sticking my nose into something like this that's more suited for experts to settle the score and take the front.
Good, because there are some jobs you just have to leave to experts. This one in particular. And the quicker you stop and think about that, then the more luck you'll have. You're too young to take the front of this.
I understand, sir. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just remember, don't do it again. Before doing so, take a breath of fresh air and relax. I'm booking a dinner service tomorrow. Not tonight, because we are spending over 1 day cleaning.
Back at the castle. Mind if I borrow this laptop?
Of course not, but what for?
I need to get to the bottom line on why Hazel Swearingen is refusing to take advice from who works beside.
My thoughts exactly, Flick. In case you didn't notice, I'm one of those chefs.
Oh, I forgot to ask. How is your job at...
Cartwrights Newsagents in London.
Cartwrights Newsagents, Homer?
Well, she doesn't stop talking nonsense.
Really? I blabbered in chat with her at times, and she said she knows what she's doing. I mean, the food's crappy, but she said she knows what she's doing, and that you and all her chefs are being extremely lazy.
Well, she's lying. She's still trying to blag you.
And that's why this business is in big poopy doo, and we need a radical change. After spending 24 hours cleaning.
We can't stop working and then talk. We must always work and talk at the same time.
Sir Mario is watching everything that is going on, and if there's any hope of keeping the restaurant from going under, he has to get through to this stubborn owner.
Now then, roasted chicken, bangers and mash, double pork
I don't care
chop.
what you say. If I want to serve it, I will serve it. And if I want to serve garlic shrimp and strawberry salad, I'll serve it.
What a cheeky spoiled brat.
Sir Mario could hear some of his team members talking outside. It was like they were having an indignation meeting. I mean, honestly, she is totally oblivious that she's destroying her own business quicker than she can even think. Exactly. Big Chris, what does it say on the charter of strikes for this restaurant?
If we do not turn it around today, which is the 12th at 5 o'clock, you three, Xander, Austin and Henry, are off. If we do not turn it around on the 14th, 2 days ahead, we are all in the courts. If we do not turn it around on the 21st, 9 days ahead, this place is going to be permanently shut down.
Then what are we going to do?
I know. She never even takes any notice or effect from any of us at all. It's as if we don't even exist. Correct?
Yes, that's right. Every time I say something to her, all she even does is smile at me. When I'm talking to her, all she does is just straight up ignoring me. It's like I might as well not even be born. So yeah, that is totally correct. Why? What is your reason for this? What sort of plan do you have in that huge brain of yours?
Well, why not find another chef who's probably trained and educated, who does know how to cook, and see how it goes between the chef and Hazel. And if she doesn't even try it, then one of us will have to take her place as... What are you all doing out of here while we are to be working inside?
But Gordon, Optimus just had an idea.
What? Well, find a well-educated chef that always knows what they're doing and see how it goes between this chef and Hazel. And if she still isn't even listening to a word you're saying to her, then one of us can just take her place as owner. Optimist, you're a genius!
Really?
Oh yes. But however, we are going to need to take this case to court. Silence! Thank you very much. This court is no incision. Our case is Hazel Smearinger versus Sir Mario. Thanks. The pleasure is all mine, Your Honour. The problem with Cartwrights Newsagents restaurant in London on Monday the 16th of November last year, Gordon Ramsay was on his way to this restaurant for a kitchen inspection, and it turned out Hazel Swearinger, the owner, is not listening to her employees' advice at all. The day after, Gordon got Michael Trent, Xander, Austin and Henry to shut the place down, to open her eyes. Later in the day, she served the old menu over the new menu, starting an argument with her and Gordon Ramsay, which ended with him calling her a clarty pig, leaving everyone in silence. 2 weeks later, she had been massaging herself by 320,000 comment cards to say everything's good, and it drove Flick mad, starting a huge fight between the two, where they were throwing things they could find. Then an emergency came in, and now she's messing with a lot more of us, and it's just getting like that ridiculous and ridiculous and honestly, it's gonna. All right then. You there, with the blue skin and the blue stalk sticking out of your top of your head. What are you saying?
Well, I just am really mad and fed up that she's still saying she knows better than her staffs, chefs, servers, waiters and waitresses, and she was driving me mad that a fight just started, and the final straw was her throwing a ladder on top of me, and I twisted my ankle even though I was still walking, but I still have pins and needles a bit.
Okay then, you in the black and white, Gordon Ramsay. The exact reason this restaurant is on the verge of dying. I've tried to tell her 152 times, and yet she is still totally oblivious. Any ideas?
We could find a well-educated chef to take her place, if she still isn't paying attention. If that's so, we'll just kick her off completely.
I don't think it would be fair for this to happen. Maybe if Hazel and the chef to work together.
Yeah, I agree with Big Chris, because we always finish our work. We work together, teamwork.
You, Woody, are an absolute genius.
All right then, owner over there, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I think all these people need to back off and clear.
Stop! This woman is completely in denial and is making as many mistakes that she doesn't know what's right or wrong. Okay then, what is the ruling?
The owner still has to see her error off her ways. I tried to tell her 108 times.
And worse yet, if Cartwrights does not get turned around in 9 days at latest, it'll all be over and forever closed.
Okay then, what is your ruling?
Under the guilty.
After the court case had ended, Sir Mario has come to a conclusion.
Right then, since day one, not when you, Gordon, went to the restaurant in November or last year, but when it was first opened back on 8th October 2005. Since that very day, you, Hazel, never listened to your employees' advice. What you wanted to do in this restaurant was to get the job over and done with. Whenever someone came to you say what is to do, you were just like, no need, I know best, when you actually don't And when you do what's meant to be doing, you make a mess of it, whose exact reasons are why your restaurant is on the verge of dying. So you have got to start listening, Hazel.
And how the hell am I able
Just
to listen?
shut your geggy and switch your bloody ears on.
And how do you do that?
Just shut your bloody geggy and bloody listen and stop talking crap like a child. Listen and get your bloody act together.
And how do you do those?
This is just ridiculous.
From all of this, I am deciding to send some of you on your quest to Italy. I find a well-educated chef for the restaurant while I try everything to change this owner. Which of us should go to get one? Gordon Ramsay, you'll be team leader. Michael Rosen, Trent, Xander McCormack, Austin Moon and Henry Hart will go with you, and all the staffs, chefs, servers, waiters and waitresses, so that includes Mr. Grew, Poor Quasimodo, Dr. Binocs, Paddington Bear Pan, Peter Pan, Homer Simpson, Optimus Prime, Spartacus Brock and Jack Brewer. How will we get there? Like going on holiday, but extremely important and serious. So don't dilly-dally and don't forget to be back by the 16th. Don't you worry, sir. We'll not let you down. I know the tight corner like a timetable, like how I could. Here we are.
Italy!
What a beautiful place. You are on the edge of the cliff. You have seriously start opening your eyes. This is no massaging matter. Just 8 days left, and if you don't turn it around, it's done.
Hazel's stubbornness has killed her business, and Mario and his team members are getting her to change.
Where's the election room?
What's this on the door?
Seems as though we're in it right now.
This must be it. Good day.
You alright, mate?
Yep, you're right, my laddie.
You must be Gordon Ramsay, the best chef in the universe.
Yeah, this is the entrance of the election.
Yes, it is. What is your mission?
You're looking for another chef for Cartwrights Newsagents in London.
Ah, I remember the good old days, back in the 80s, and London was the most beautiful place in the world.
Yes, it somewhat is that, but we are here to take away one of your chefs. You don't mind if we do that, do you?
Absolutely not. These chefs here have just finished their training and are about to leave for the UK.
Okay then, where is the training?
This is it. You're in it.
Oh hey, chef there. Eh? These chefs are well educated and know how to...
Exactly.
Okay then, well I'll see how these chefs go on.
Okay then, attention, total listening. Listening, ears, eyes, looking this way. Gordon Ramsay, the best chef in the world. And there is a restaurant in London called... What was the name of that restaurant?
Cartwrights Newsagents, and I'll explain the rest of it if you don't mind.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so Cartwright Newsagent is in trouble because the owner, Hazel Swearingen, is not listening to her staff, chefs, servers and waiters and waitresses advice, and today is Friday the 15th of January. If we don't fix it in 6 days, that's it. We need somebody really educated to give Swearinger a bit of advice while my boss and teammate are getting her to start changing and listening.
Okay then, but you have to pay.
In what way?
By number, as letter. See, your name is Gordon Ramsay, so you're worth €150. G7, O15, R18, D4, O15, N14, R18, A1, M13, S19, A1 and Y25. You add all those numbers together and you have 150.
So I'm worth €122. I'm worth €77.
Yep, and I'd be worth €86.
Okay then, show me to the chefs please.
Over here, this one is Alfredo Linguini, heading for England, and is worth €156. Luigi Risotto, heading for Scotland, and is worth €174. Chef Hatchet, heading to Wales, and is worth €87. Flying Van der Plug, heading for Ireland, and is worth €181. And Jerome, Chef B. McClory, or just Chef for short, heading for London, and is worth €192. The long, or 22, short, or when the price mix and you get €240.
You say they're all heading for Britain?
Yep, and they all exit today, and it's worth €704 for all of them.
€704? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, either cash, card or cheque, whatever is possible.
Hands up if you have any money. Okay, what's all that added up together?
€922, so keep 216.
Before leaving for home, Gordon needed to see the chefs in action, just in case.
A burger, a pizza, chicken, fish, and a sausages with chips.
Okay then.
Bangers and a mash, with mince and a tatties, pot of noodles, and a garlic shrimp with tomato salad, as well as asparagus tart, roasted chicken, local bean salad, double pork chop, and far more.
Seems like we're in the right direction.
After seeing how amazing the chefs are at cooking, it was time to set off for home, and Sander McCormack has got a feel at Hazel has started to listen. Let's find out.
Let's see if there's any difference in the restaurant. Has the place been revolutionised, or has she just stuck to her old stubborn ways?
Ramsay, we did it!
What? You did what?
We just did it. Actually, let me take it from here. What he's saying is that Hazel has just ended up with a huge change.
So you're saying is that she's now listening?
Yep, and she's been listening to me very well, actually.
And you?
Yep, last night she heard the customers and found that they loved the new menu over the old menu. And after that, Hazel's been wondering, what did I do wrong?
Amazing! Good morning.
Morning, dude. What did eating God give your nuggets, Javi?
Morning, chap.
So, I hear some fantastic news. My guess would be that this woman has changed her ways and started listening. Am I right?
Yep, I heard the customers and they said they didn't want the old menu. They wanted a new menu, and I was wondering what I did wrong.
Carry on.
Then I realised what the real problem was with this restaurant was all the time. It was because I wasn't listening. And you know, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Brilliant. Now you understand what your mistakes were. Excellent. And another thing. So me and this lot went to Italy. We found a new head chef.
Hey, young man.
This is the new head chef for this restaurant.
Great to be home.
You alright, mate? With this new chef, Cartwrights Newsagents is no longer in a dumpster.
It's a pretty head-to-head job, which requires focus, so we must all work together as a team to do everything that I tell you.
The restaurant is now from a nightmare to a dream. Chef is used to hygiene. Gordon Ramsay mentoringly had to rail the paths to go for the furthest hits. With brand new kitchen equipment coming from Inverness, the food is finally getting up to the top tier. But most importantly, to show that this place is now becoming successful, the customers are leaving happy, saying they can't wait to return.
That way, without a doubt, what I thought to be a huge case of reason of abandoning all potential, losing all hope, believing or thinking that this was just a big waste of time and wondering was it worth it. But however, something just happened, and that something is that you have listened. So please do not lose track. If you can't be successful, then that confirms that you're clearly not listening, of which you are, because my God, you've been such an ignorant pig. So I'm really thankful and relieved that you're changing and don't even think about going back to your old ignorant ways. Ever. Yep, and I must say you realise just in time.
Yep, if you hadn't stopped and asked yourself, just at that exact moment, you'll all be doomed.
Yep.
Farewell, my French.
Right, let's get home and tomorrow you start working hard.
Turned out to be an incredibly stressful 2 months or more, but we just stepped our foot into the right direction. We got a new head chef, But most importantly, Hazel finally learned the rule of running a restaurant. You serve your customers, not yourself.
Is it ready yet?
Oi, you! And
That very thing it is.
Yep, that's all right.
Your motive, as we know it, is to get rid of it. Both of you. Can I have a word with you outside, please? Your motivational goal is to get rid of that little rat. And so here is how to do it.
Command!
Fuck me!